Hello to my people. It's your girl, Jamie Drew, and this is the Girlfriend Experience. That's right. Come on in, join me, say hello. Let me make sure I can see my comments because last time I was on here, I wasn't sure if I could see my comments. And then I swiped and there were a whole bunch of them. So anyway, come on in and join me. This is our live chat. We're talking about relationships, technology, and social media. You saw the title. This topic came to me by request, you guys. And I'm telling you, as a matter of fact, I just got off of another call talking about relationships, the dating pool. I think that's another conversation that I'm going to be bringing to the forefront as well. But just get on here and join me, you guys. And let's talk about relationships, technology, and social media. The pros, the cons. Don't forget to hit the like button as you come in. Don't be shy. I need your comments, okay? And go ahead and share this video with somebody who you know likes to listen about these juicy topics or wants to talk. Come on in and say hello. Check me out on thegirlfriendexperience.org. That is www.thegirlfriendexperience.org. Check me out there where I provide my coaching services, girlfriend style, because who wants a stuffy coach, right? And also check out my paintings. I provide motivation, inspiration. And if you have not subscribed on YouTube, The Girlfriend Experience LLC, and you watching me, then you know you're wrong, right? You know you're wrong if you're watching me and you are not subscribed. So come on in and say hello. And let's chit chat. If you guys hear some birds chirping in the background, that's my happy family of birds. I have some parakeets and they're happy. So they like to make noise, especially when they hear me talking. They go crazy, you guys. So hello. Come on in. Thank you, Senard. Let's talk about relationships, technology, and social media. Okay. I just want to say, first of all, that social media, technology has given us, hey Candace, has given us so many amazing advantages, right? You know, we have phones, we have technology, we have internet, right at our fingertips. Hey, Gran, right at our fingertips. And we can do so many amazing things. Like I am broadcasting to you live. Okay, I'm currently in South Carolina. Let me know where you are. What city and state are you in right now? Okay, watching me. Where are you from? And we can have a conversation right now in real time. I love that. But what has it done to the family? What has it done to relationships? What has it done to romantic relationships? What has it done to family relationships? Okay, Cleveland, Ohio in the house. Hey, Cleveland. You see what I'm saying? Technology, social media, the social media platform that we're on right now has really opened up, has broadened our horizons, has opened it up to say, hey, I can date somebody that's in another state or another country. I can do business with somebody that's in another state or another country. My family can be in another state or another country, and I can still communicate them, especially during this time where we're dealing with a pandemic, we're dealing with coronavirus, we're all under quarantine and everything, and we cannot physically get to people. Social media has been a blessing, has been a great thing for us, and technology is amazing, has changed our lives, has really opened up our world. But what has it done to relationships? Now, I know that you guys have been in some situations where maybe social media or technology has ruined your relationship or made your relationship questionable. And that's what we're going to get into tonight. Is it worth it? I need y'all not to be shy. I need y'all to tell me your stories, okay? If you're too shy, hey, Marilyn in the house. If you're too shy to tell me your story, then you need to have a friend log on and say, girl, I need you to pretend like this is your scenario. Okay, because we're going to talk about it. First thing I wrote down, y'all know I take a few notes, but I usually talk off the cuff because I like to keep it real. Let's talk about looking through your significant other's phone, baby. Whew. That can be something serious. That can smash, shatter, completely end a relationship, right? Now, back in the day, before you had cell phones, nobody could look through your phone. I mean, we were barely having caller ID. If you wanted to know who the last person that called you on the phone was, you might hit star 69 to see, okay, who was the last person that called me? Okay? But other than that, you had no clue who was on the phone before. So there was no looking through somebody's phone or anything. Pete said that's against the code. Pete, I'm right with you, baby. Looking through somebody's phone is against the code, but let's keep it real. There's a lot of people that do it. I'm going to tell y'all a personal story. I was in a relationship with a guy, and for whatever reason, he was insecure and decided that when I was asleep, he was going to look through my phone. Well, I don't know how I woke up, but somehow I woke up in the middle of this, and he was just scrolling all through my business, looking all through my phone. You guys, because I'm a trustworthy person and I don't have anything to hide, I just lay there and pretended to still be asleep. You know what I mean? But it really broke the trust for me, you know? And I confronted him about it later, like, hey, did you find what you were looking for? Did you find anything? Of course, he didn't find anything. You know what I mean? But it was a turnoff for me because, first of all, you're being insecure. That's number one. You're breaking my privacy, okay? Sometimes I may not be cheating in my phone, but I might be having a conversation with a girlfriend about you that I don't want you to know about. I may be having a conversation with my mother or my sister that I don't want you to know about because it's none of your business, okay? If I want to vent, okay? If I want to talk to somebody and say, you know what, my boo made me sick the other day because I fixed dinner and he didn't even say thank you, or whatever the case was. That's something that you don't necessarily need to hear. And I know what y'all gonna say. Oh, why are you talking to your girlfriends about me anyway? But let's just keep it real. Everybody talks to everybody about everybody. You can't hold everything in. You need somebody to confide in or whatever. You need somebody who because you don't always want to tell your mate every single gripe you have about them. Sometimes you just need to blow off steam, right? And so why do I want you to be privy to a conversation about me blowing off steam about you that's going to really make our relationship happier? Because if I go over here and blow off steam and be like, whew, I'm good. Or you know, I'm talking to my mother and she's like, well, Jamie, you're wrong about that. And I'm like, you know what? I am wrong about that. Let me leave my boo alone because I thought my boo was wrong. But my mom put it in perspective for me and told me that my boo was right. You don't need to be privy to that conversation, okay? So don't look through my phone. And not only that, it really broke the trust for me because that was the moment where I was like, okay, he's doing something. Now let that sink in while I take my sip of water. If you are looking through my phone, that lets me know right there that you have something going on. Okay? Because people that can't be trusted don't trust other people. Can I get an amen, a hallelujah, a booyah, a bloop? Can I get a thumbs up, a like? Okay? People that aren't trustworthy don't trust other people. That's why you look through somebody's phone, because you can't be trusted. If you can't be trusted, you know what you've been doing. Okay? That's why you looking through somebody else's phone. Pete wants to know if I ever went through my boo's phone. Pete, have you ever been through your boo's phone? I just told you a story about how my boo was going through my phone, and that's how I knew he had something going on. Okay? So what you think I did? We're going to get off of me now. We're going to talk about y'all. Okay, so Pete said no, it's against code. You're not going to go through your boo's phone. And so I'm assuming that you are a very trustworthy person and that you trust other people. And listen, I'm the type of person where I'm going to know anyway. Because I feel like, okay, y'all remember when Maury used to come on and everything? Maury Povich. I think it still comes on. But, you know, by the time you and your boo come on Maury, you already know what's up. You already know what's a problem. Don't act surprised with whatever happens. You already know. So if you're at the point where you feel like you have to go through somebody's phone, like you really, you really feel compelled. You're like, oh my gosh, I just know. If you really feel that compelled to go through somebody's phone, then you already have your answer. That's why I'm not going through anybody's phone, because if I have to go through your phone, our relationship is not tight. Why am I with you? If I have to go through your phone, what are we doing? If you have a relationship out there and you're going through your significant other's phone, you already know your relationship is messed up in some kind of way. Whether it's because you got something going on or you're trying to confirm that they have something going on. Either way, your relationship is on ice. Thin ice. Okay? So stop looking through people's phone and examine the reason why you've decided that it was okay to go through somebody's phone. Okay? It's an invasion of privacy. Okay? That's almost like going through somebody's diary or something. I mean, especially going through a woman's phone. We got all kinds of apps on there and stuff that you guys don't need to see. We got apps that lets us know what's going on with our menstrual cycle and when it's coming on and all that kind of stuff. You guys don't need to be digging around in there. Okay? Stay in your lane. Pete, you said as far as I can throw. You don't trust your significant other as far you can only trust them as far as you can throw them. How far can you throw, Pete? Because if you don't trust your significant other as far as you can throw them, then you have a problem, boo-boo. You dating the wrong person. Or you're insecure or something. You tell me the story, Pete. What's your story? Tell me what's going on. Okay? Stop looking through people's phones and just start leaving these people behind. You know what I'm saying? If all of us collectively leveled up and decided, I'm not going to be with somebody who I have to look through their phone, do you know, people wouldn't do that stuff anymore because they be getting left and right. You're not trustworthy, you're gone. Peace, see you later. Stop putting up with stuff. If you stop putting up with stuff, the rest of us will be able to stop putting up with stuff. Because see, if they're used to you putting up with crap, by the time they come to me, they're going to expect me to put up with crap too. So ladies, gentlemen, stop putting up with bull so that the next person won't have to put up with bull. Since we all used to putting up with bull. Pete, you single? Because you can't trust them as far as you can throw them, huh? I know that's right. Rather be single than with somebody that isn't trustworthy. Isn't for me. Okay? I'll take my time with it. So, yeah. Looking through somebody's phone. Oh, no. Stop doing it if you've done it. But at the same time, I do want to talk about this. How do y'all feel about passwords on phones? Me, I'm going to keep a password on my phone. So if you decide to get mad that I have a password on my phone, then see you later. Because I need my privacy. I don't want anybody going through my phone, especially the public. You know, if I happen to accidentally leave my phone somewhere, I don't need that. You're going to have to hack into it or something. I'm not going to give it up that easy. However, with that being said, you know, my son got my phone passcode. I'm like, oh, hey, if I'm driving, hey, go in there and text so-and-so back and say, you know, because I'm driving. So with my boo, I say the same thing. Hey, baby, I'm driving. Can you text so-and-so back? You know my code. Swipe through. Or, oh, hey, baby, my phone is dead. Let me use yours real quick. Okay. That's the kind of trust level I'm on. Okay? If you can't do that, if that's a problem for you and your significant other, then something is amiss. Somebody's insecure or somebody's doing something, because it shouldn't be that serious. Okay? The password is to protect outsiders. Okay? Now, when you get the password, don't be scrolling through. I've seen, especially women now, I'm gonna call my sisters out. I called the guy out that was looking through my phone. I'm sure it's plenty. You know what? Y'all guys be looking through phones too. Y'all just don't admit it to the public. Us women, we admit it to the public. Yeah, I look through his phone. Yeah, I look through it when he sleep all the time. I put his thumb on it. Don't do that, ladies. You know how your grandma say, stop looking for it. If you keep looking for it, you're going to find it. What's that saying, y'all? If you keep looking for it, you're going to find it. Okay? So stop looking for it and just know. Either you know or you don't. Somebody gave me this topic, you guys, and I don't see that person in this chat right now. Speak up. You wanted to talk about this? Let's go. Somebody came in my DMs and gave me this topic. Let's go. I got some more. Here's another thing that I see a lot talking about technology, social media, relationships, dating, whatever. People getting mad because their boo, husband, wife, significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, does not post them on social media. Tell me what y'all think about that. I think it's silly and serious at the same time. Can that be a thing? Silly and serious at the same time? Like, it's ridiculous, and at the same time, you may have a point. The reason why I think that it's ridiculous is because why do you have to define your relationship by social media? Who are these people? You know, do you know everybody? And if you do know everybody on your timeline, don't they already know about your significant other? Do you have to keep posting pictures of yourself with the significant other saying, hey, everybody, here's my boo? You know, what's the deal with that? Why do you need to be plastered all over your significant other's social media page to feel significant? You know, that's why I think it's ridiculous. Like, for instance, you know, my son had a birthday the other day, and I didn't shout him out on social media and say happy birthday. You know why? Because he don't have Facebook. He's a kid. He's not one of my Facebook friends, and so I didn't feel obligated to tell you that it was his birthday when we was here in real life celebrating. That's what some of y'all need to focus on. Real life celebrations. Okay? So, why does your significant other need to constantly let everybody know what you up there with a pose? Oh, relationship goals. This is my boo. You know what I mean? Why do you need to be validated in that way? See, my thing is, whenever you're feeling insecure about something, and this goes back to looking through the phone also, if you need to be validated in that way to feel all right, then you already know there's something wrong with your relationship. That's the way I view it, okay? Now, I want to talk about the flip side too. If you have a significant other that never even casually mentioned you, you know, or didn't post about a significant event in your life, or maybe you got married and you want the world to know, or, you know, something like that. You know, if they never, ever lead on to them being coupled, then maybe you do have a problem. Okay? So it really depends on your relationship with your significant other, what you guys are going through, how you internalize that. Because it's really all about what's going on in here. That's why you feel the need to look through somebody's phone. That's why you feel insignificant if they do not post about you on their social media page. He said, got to be able to love yourself before you can give it. That's right. With confidence. I like that. Okay? And if you don't love yourself, then it'll come out in these ways, you know? And you may pick a mate that doesn't love you back because you don't love yourself, okay? You may find yourself stuck in these relationships or whatever and be too worried about what other people think. Let me tell you something. What people think about me is none of my business. You know why? Because they're not telling me to my face. Most people that talk about me behind my back, they have never been in my face to let me know. Ever, 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 ever. Even if I hear it through the grapevine, oh, so-and-so said this about you. Oh, okay. When they going, still haven't come to me and said it yet. So I don't care. I don't care what you think. You're not paying my bills. When I start caring what you think, that's when you're paying my bills. Okay? When you're paying my bills, when, you know, the food that you bring food to my refrigerator, okay? When you're putting gas in my vehicle, when you're paying my mortgage, okay? When you're paying for my luxuries, then I might start caring about what you think. Okay? So maybe even if you come to my face and say what you don't like about me, that's your business. I don't have anything to do with that. So stop caring so much about what other people think and what's going on in other people's life. And really what you think they have going on may not even be what they have going on because they're putting on a show for social media. Okay? I mean, listen, you have seen more than ever nowadays with people going live and people having Zoom meetings from home. People don't even wear pants. People have on a shirt, you don't even know what they got on at the bottom. So if you looking at social media and you looking at a live meeting and you don't even know whether or not the person has pants on, what else do you think people can probably be hiding from you? You have no idea what's on the other side of that camera. You have no idea. So stop being so caught up and so consumed with what they have going on in their lives. You actually don't even know what they have going on in their lives. You feel me? Okay. Hit the like button as you come in. That helps this message spread around, and I appreciate that, okay? Let's move on to the next thing about how technology, social media has impacted relationships. Too many options that create analysis paralysis. Have you guys ever heard of the term analysis paralysis? Analysis paralysis is when, and this doesn't only pertain to too many options or social media, but it's just look up the term. Analysis paralysis is when you are analyzing a thing so much that you're paralyzed, meaning you don't make a move because you are trying to figure out, you trying to calculate so much that you end up stuck. Should I? Well, let me weigh this. Well, what about this? Well, what about that? What about this? And you just don't even make a move. Okay? So with social media, Moranzio, you said you know what that means. Okay, awesome. Thank you, sir. Now, with social media, when you have so many options or you think you do, then you may get stuck over analyzing a person, you know, because you know you have all these other options. Okay? You know you can swipe. You know you can go on Bumble and Match and eHarmony and Plenty of Fish and what's the other dating site? Zeus. Tinder, Grindr. Help me out, y'all. Is there any more Black People Meet? Facebook dating. Okay. Some of y'all Craigslist. Ooh. Okay. You got so many options. You can swipe whatever and you just think that you just move along to the next best thing before even really digging in. You know? So social media has done that to us. Technology has done that, has made us not really dig into something and really give it the opportunity that we deserve, because we on to the next thing smoking as soon as something doesn't go our way. You may come on here and you may say, oh, Black Planet still exists. Beat. Goodness gracious. Forgot about that. You may come on a dating site and you may say, well, okay, Jamie's wearing glasses, so I don't want a woman with glasses, so swipe. Okay? Or you may say, Jamie has dreadlocks, locks, whatever your preference is to call them. I don't want a woman like that. When I could be the most amazing woman for you. You see what I'm saying? So we're so dismissive in this day and age because we got too many damn options. Yes, Pete, that was a throwback. That was a throwbackity back. Black Planet. What was the other one? MySpace? Well, that was kind of a social media thing, but I guess you can find dates on there. Whatever. But yeah, too many dag-on options. Yes, Moranzio, too many options. When will you invest? When will you say, I'm going to select this one? And I'm really talking to you men right now, because, women want to be selected, right? We want to be chosen. We want to be chased after. We want to be sought after. Okay? Right, Moranzio, no one is satisfied. Okay? But select something, Moranzio, I know that's the old world. And there's nothing inherently wrong with having some options, okay? Options are a good thing. I love options. You're blessed to have options. Some people don't have options, okay? But, it's definitely created a level of, we're more dismissive of people. We don't dig in like we used to. And I love technology and I love options and I love how the world is opened up, But there's a such thing as too many options, too much of a choice. So much so that you can't decide. Moranzio said the world is training you to seek out better. I like that. I like that people seek out better, but continuously seeking out better and being insatiable. See, that's the downside of it. Peter says network gotta have options for business, never pleasure. Okay. And to your point, it's a great thing for networking, because networking, you usually don't continuously dismiss the options. So, when you're looking for a significant other, you want one, right? At least I do. Some of y'all want 2 and 3 and 4. Y'all want these polyamorous relationships. That's not for me. Bless you if that's for you. But if you're looking for one, okay, hone in on one. See if you like that, you don't, move along. When you're networking for business, you're not going to dismiss all your options. You're going to keep all of them. And I'm not going to be a part of a harem. Moranzio said we upgrade in all areas of our lives. That's good and bad. Yes. Not in favor of constant upgrading. Yeah, because, the constant searching, being insatiable can really hurt you on your insides and leads you to being dissatisfied with life because you're just constantly chasing and you're never settled and things don't make you happy and you're never content. You know what I mean? So what we gonna do, y'all? We can't go back to the way it was. We need our caller ID, but remember, okay, I'm a millennial. Okay, I'm in my late 30s. So some of the young ones may not remember this, but y'all, remember when there was no caller ID and you just had to pick up the phone with whoever called? Remember that? Didn't that save some relationships when you couldn't block the person? You know what I'm saying? Pete said, right, that's doing too much, no peace of mind. Pete, what's doing too much? Oh, you mean, constantly searching. Yeah. You got to get to a point where you decide on something or someone, But yeah, remember back in the day when you used to just pick up the phone? That was way before my time, Pete. You think I'm... Listen, I remember when my grandmother had the rotary phone. Okay? I remember that. I remember when we first got star 69 and all that, and it was like, ooh, I could find out who was the last person that called. I wasn't, a grown adult and everything. But let me tell y'all, when I went to college, okay, when I was in college, when I first went, that's when I first got a cell phone. Because when I was a teenager, I had the thing was getting your own landline. Like, ooh, I got my own phone line. Okay? But when I first went to college, that's when I got my first cell phone. And y'all, I had 400 minutes a month. 400. You know what those conversations were like? Yeah. Meet me. Okay, we're going to eat at such and such a time. Meet me there. Okay, bye. Bam. That was it. You met there. You settled on the time. And that was it. That was it. I'm reading your comments. Peter said, who this? Trey voice. Yeah, trying to disguise your voice. Moranzio, old black people don't get rid of their old phones. That's nostalgia, Moranzio. Can't get rid of everything. But yeah, 400 minutes a month, it forced you to have those in-person conversations. We weren't texting. Because remember, it wasn't, you had to, if you wanted to type a C, you had to hit the number 2 3 times. Boom, 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 to get your C. Because A, B, and C was on there. Boom, boom, boom. That was a C. Boom. That was the A. And then the N. Boom, boom. Can. That was just one word. Boom, 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 boom. You got one word. Okay? So we were forced to have in-person conversations. We were forced to honor our word and meet somebody at a certain time because you didn't want them standing there waiting. We had to be on time because if you're 20 minutes late, the person's going to be gone. You can't just pick up the phone and say, yeah, I'm parking. You there? Well, order appetizer. There was none of that. And at the same token, we had a lot more patience for each other because we were okay with waiting. Let's move to too available. Now, that's one thing I don't like about phones and social media and stuff like that. I don't want to keep bashing phones and all that kind of stuff and technology. But, hey, somebody gave me this topic, so I have to talk about it. Okay? Somebody give me some pros. Somebody give me some good points about technology or whatever. Because I'm talking about all the things that I don't like. That's not good. But in this day and age, we're too available. If I leave out of the house right now and you want to know where I am, you can just call me and say, oh, hey, where are you? Pick up such and such from the store. When before, if I was gone, I was just gone and you'll see me when I get back. Moranzio said, if you want to touch on technology and relationships, what's the protocol for FaceTime calls? Ooh! What's the protocol for Oh, let me go back down. Hold on. Should we be forced to adapt? And if we don't like it, does it make us not into a woman? That is a great question. I feel like it depends on what type of woman that you are with and what type of relationship you have. If you've built a trustworthy relationship, then the person is not bothered whether or not you answer the phone. Or they may know the phone is not your thing, okay? Oh my goodness, talking about invasion of privacy, FaceTime is like, not only do I want to call you and I want you to pick up right now no matter what you're doing. And if you don't, I'm going to text you and say, hey, what's going on? But now I want to see you. I want to see your background. I want to see the environment. I get to see everything that's going on. That's almost like, to me, To me, a FaceTime call, that's like popping up at my house. How many of y'all agree with me? If you gonna FaceTime call me, you might as well pop up at my daggone house. That is a pop-up. And I don't like pop-ups. If you date someone under 30, you have to. Well, see, boo-boo, that's why I ain't dating nobody under 30. I'm sorry for y'all under 30, folks. Yes, young people do want to see each other. And that's what they grew up in. That's what they understand. That's their language, and that's how they connect. And I love a good FaceTime call. I talk to my mother and my sister all the time or whatever. Yes, Pete, I'm sending a text first. Yes, ask permission for that FaceTime call. Okay, if you're talking about husband and wife or something, that may be a little bit different because that's your husband. There's no such thing as popping up at your wife's house because y'all already live together. So y'all got that pop-up thing going on, whatever. But if you're just dating somebody, and listen, you got to train these people out here. Don't pick up all the FaceTime calls. Don't answer. Don't. Just, you could be in the middle of something. You don't know what a person has going on. You got to be able to see them and everything that they have going on. That's a severe invasion of privacy to me. Ronzio, you 44? You hate young people. And sorry, young being under 30. Now, Maranzio, you're going to have to take that back. Take that back. Young people are out here changing the world, baby. They're just a different culture. There's cultures within culture, We have the American culture. And, we have, within the American culture, we got the black culture, the white culture, the Hispanic culture, different ethnicity culture. Then you have the age culture. You may have your Gen Z culture. You may have your millennial culture. And I know if you're a millennial, then you can relate to me. Like, there's the first half of the millennials and there's the 80, if you're born 1980 to 83 or 83 and below, they call us Zennials, I think. And then there's the other millennials, because I don't relate to all millennials. So basically I say that to say there's all these subcultures. And everybody has their place, but at the same time, it's, how they talk about being equally yoked? Well, that's part of it. Dating within your subculture, people that can relate to your culture, people that can understand and get with your subculture. Women of all ages are starting to ask for FaceTime. It's not just young ones, but it starts with the younger ages. And Pete, that was Maranzio's comment. And Pete, you born in 1984. Okay. So you just missed the cut, Pete. Maranzio, is somebody born in 1984? Is that considered a young person still? I don't know. But you know what? Best of both worlds. Okay, Pete, I like that comeback. But Maranzio said that everybody's starting to want FaceTime calls. That makes sense, Maranzio. Listen, like I said, I'm knocking on 40's door. 40. Hey, I'm knocking on 40's door. And I like a FaceTime call. Sometimes I want to be able to see my boo. I want to see you, boo. Okay? But all of this stuff needs to be done within reason, okay? And sometimes you have to unwind and disconnect and recharge and know that it's okay to be unavailable. You know what I'm saying? It's totally okay to be unavailable. That's all right. Because, people need their me time. Everybody needs their alone time, their me time, no matter who they are. We're dealing with our work and our careers and our businesses. We're dealing with our significant other. We're dealing with so many relationships in a day. You wake up in the morning and you're dealing with your relationship with your significant other. You're dealing with the relationship with your children. Okay? Then you go to work or your business and you're dealing with the relationship with your supervisors, your staff members, your clients. Okay? You're going to the store and you're dealing with relationships with customer service relationships and stuff like that. And then you got to come home and start it all over again. I mean, sometimes that you got to shut it all down, right? Guys want FaceTime for the wrong reasons. Ooh, hey, that might not necessarily be wrong. We might be down with a little something, something. Okay? That's why I said all this stuff. You know what? Thank you for bringing those points out, Maranzio, because that connection is great. You know, sometimes, especially during quarantine right now, you can't see people as much as you want to. Or let's say your boo is traveling internationally or traveling in another state or something like that, and you want to keep the connection. That's great. You know, in that respect, I love it. I love it. Bring it on. Bring on the FaceTime so I can see you, boo. Let me see that little mole on your face. You know? That's the good part. That's the amazing part. The continued connections. This part right here where I get to communicate with people. I love that part. That's the awesome part, you know, of being available, of you know, being able to connect with somebody while you're on the road, being able to squeeze conversations in where you couldn't do it before because you may have been too busy. You know, that's the awesome part. So let's take the awesome part, but let's balance it out with giving people their time and space. Maranzio, you a Virgo? I'm a Virgo too. That's why you commenting so much, because we talk a lot. But yeah, allow people, and this is really for everybody in relationships. Allow your significant other the time and the space to be unavailable. Oh, yes, I am a Virgo. Oh, I guess you did your research, Maranzio? Okay. Oh, you a Taurus? My ex-husband is a Taurus. That knocks you out the box. Bye. Sorry to all Tauruses. I just don't need no repeat action. You know what I'm saying? Allow your significant other, man, woman, frog. Allow the time and space. I'm just joking with you, Maranzio, but not really. Allow your significant other the time and space to be unavailable. Okay? It's all right. It's all right if the person doesn't answer the phone at all. It's okay if they get back to you when they can. It's okay if they pick up the phone and say, you know, baby, I'm tired. And I don't feel like talking right now. So I'm going to get with you tomorrow. But I can't wait to see you tomorrow. But right now, I got to unwind. Because I had a rough day at work. And I just need some me time. I just want to take a shower. And I just want to do nothing. I just don't want to talk. I just want to have a moment. Allow that and see how much better your relationship gets. Too much info. Ooh, okay. Having these cell phones sometimes gives you too much information about the other person. You know how you send somebody a text message and you know that they read it and they left you on read and they don't respond back? Turn that off. I want y'all to turn it off. Seriously. Go into your settings and turn it off where somebody can see whether or not you read their message. I don't know if y'all can do it on my phone, y'all iPhone users. I'm not sure if y'all have that capability, but I'm a Samsung girl. And I have that capability. I have that capability to disallow people to see whether I read their message or not. You know why? Because if I didn't text you back yet, that's my business. Maybe I read your message and I'm not sure how I want to respond yet. Maybe you said something silly and I want to leave you that way so you can think about what you said. Team Samsung, hey Pete, hey. Listen, maybe I read your message and then I got caught up at work. Okay, I don't need you feeling some type of way because I left you your message on read. That's none of your business that I left your message on read. I may not be trying to ghost you. And then people get all up in arms. Oh, You ain't text me back yet. Well, what you doing? Well, what's going on? Well, what you... Ring, ling, ling, ling. You left me on red. What you... Dang, I'm busy. Don't you want somebody that's busy? Do you want somebody that is phone glued to their face? Just want somebody that always keep their headphones in their ears? Gotta stay connected. I don't want anybody like that. You know, get some business about you. Get something to do. Okay? Don't be so available. Dang. Go get you something to do. If the person left you on red, then just wait. Just wait. They'll get back to you. Everything ain't bad. Everybody's not out to get you. Just wait a minute. They might be thinking about what they want to say. Sometimes you don't want to hear the right away answer. Sometimes you might get cussed out with the right away answer. You might need to give a person a chance to simmer down. You know? Let them leave you on red. Turn that off. Tell your partner to turn theirs off. You don't need to see. Maybe they didn't get your message. The only way I'm worried about if somebody left me on red or not is if it's a serious text that I sent. Or if it's time sensitive, you know. Baby, I'm making this recipe, but I forgot the cheese. Can you pick it up? Or, hey baby, so-and-so is coming over. We gotta hurry up and have a meal ready. Can you pick up some pasta sauce on the way back home? That's what I care about. You know? But the person is gonna get back to you. You know what I'm saying? Just this with me and my crew. Y'all know who y'all are. This what we do. This is me. Simmer down. Simmer down. You think I'm funny, Pete? Thank you. But yeah, you know it's real. Just relax. They don't have to. Nobody's obligated to get back to you right away. Give some people some space. Give them some time to miss you and be like, ooh, I miss her. I miss him. It's been a minute. You know? And trust me, I'm one that likes to be close to my partner. I want to be up on my partner, you know. I love. I want to be up, you know, snuggling up under my partner. I like the closeness, but you got to give me some space. Okay? Everybody needs space. You know what I'm saying? Let those people leave you on read. Go in your settings right now and let me know when you did it and deactivate that. It'll change your life. Seriously. Now, let's talk about distractions. Now, this is one I don't like it. If we're at dinner and your phone is on the table face up and you keep looking at it, oh, you're not into me. I need you to be right here. This is our time. We're at dinner. We're supposed to be engaged. This is how you build bonds. This is how you build communication. This is how you build friendship, connection, camaraderie, romance, relationship, you know, whatever. That's how you build trust, you know. Lock eyes. Lock eyes. Some of y'all need to learn and understand how to make eye contact with people, how to really engage with somebody. If you're over here distracted looking at your phone, you're not looking at the person. You're not looking at their reactions. You're not looking at their eyes. You're not looking at how sincere they are. You're missing out on the moment. And with that being said, stop recording every moment you got to. Oh, let's take a bit. Look at where we at right now. Look where we at. We eating dinner. Look at what we eating. Look, everybody. Look, we're not paying attention to each other. But I want to see all the comments that I get about us eating dinner. Come on, y'all. Engage. Connect. Use the phone for what it's for. The phone is lovely. It's amazing. It's information at your fingertips. We're all walking around with a mini computer. Use it for that. Get yourself something to do. Get some business about yourself. You know? Use it for what it's for. Use it to make your schedule. Use it to set your alarms, use it to, build business. Use it to entertain yourself as well. Use it to find love. You can get on the dating sites. You can swipe, But when you get with that person, when you get an opportunity to get with someone in person, detach and engage. Okay? If you see me, let me tell y'all how I am. When I'm with all the people that I love, I have no idea where my phone is. I have no idea. Okay? If I'm in the house, my son is, the most important person in my life. My significant other, if I'm in the house with my child and my man, I don't even know where my phone is. I don't even know where it is. I have no idea. If I'm at Thanksgiving with my family, Christmas with my family, and my boo is there too. So you got my son, my man, and my family. Where's my phone? I don't even know. Thank you, Pete. Some ladies do need to hear these jewels I'm dropping. And some men too. A lot of people. So share this. Give it a like. Give it everything you got so this can go out to the universe because people need to hear this. Put the daggone phone down. When you with everybody who you would want to talk to on the phone, that's when you give that. What you need the phone for? If everything you need is right within your grasp, that's how you alienate your loved ones. That's how you build insecurities. That's how you break bonds. Okay? By not engaging with who's right in front of you. And this even works. Let me tell y'all, they taught me this in customer service as well. Okay? When I used to work jobs, I used to do leasing. Okay? Apartment leasing. Love that. Fun job. Okay? Taught me a lot about life. They taught me that the most important person is the person who's in front of you. Period. I don't care if that phone is ringing off the hook. If you got somebody standing right in front of you, skirt, ignored. Ring-a-ling-a-ling, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. How can I help you? Right in front of me. Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. When we used to get really busy, the supervisors would be like, well, why aren't you guys answering the phone? We got customers. That's why. We got people coming in. We rent apartments. We're busy. You want to be in-person busy. That's what you want. Not ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling busy. So when you have somebody in front of you that you can touch and feel, oh my gosh, nowadays, touching and feeling people. Okay? When you have somebody that's right in front of you, engage. Connect. That's right, Pete. People skills. How many of us have them? Do we still have those? I hope so. Y'all, my water is done, and I think I am too. Check me out on www.thegirlfriendexperience.org. This is The Girlfriend Experience. Your girl right here, Jamie Drew. Giving it to you, the real. I want more show topics, you guys. Hop in my DMs and give me a show topic. Now, don't be coming in there. I told y'all last time, don't come in disrespectful. Don't come in talking about, hello, how you doing today? Come on with the show topic. Okay? Don't come in there. I'll be your sugar daddy. I'll pay you $1,500 a week. Spend $1,500 a week on my website, baby. thegirlfriendexperience.org. Okay? Give me show topics. Email me, info@thegirlfriendexperience.org. Comment below. Show topics. Let me know what you want to talk about. Because I'm going to give it to you real, raw, and straight up. Okay? Like a girlfriend should. Okay? So that's it. Unless you guys have more comments, what y'all want to say? I think y'all talked a lot. Y'all talked a lot, and I appreciate you guys engaging with me. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. I could not do this without you. And please come back, okay? I don't know what days I'm going to be on here, but when y'all feed me topics, I'm going to feed you knowledge. I'm going to drop some jewels, okay? Just like Pete said. I'm going to drop some jewels on y'all. So come on back. Hey, my sister's in the house. Hey, girl. It's one of my best friends right there. Her and my mother. Can y'all believe that? How many people can say that they are friends with their siblings and their parents? Love it. Love it. And we connect and engage with each other when we're with each other. We love that. That's how you build close bonds and connections and relationships, okay? So, until next time, you guys, this has been so much fun. Oh, look at my sissy hey daughter. This has been so much fun, you guys. I appreciate you. I love you so much. And until next time, peace and blessings. Love you guys so much. Have a good night.